You are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So it was my last Saturday at work today. Only 2 more days to go. I did nothing today. It's business as usual out there. I'm driving the English guy absolutely fucking nuts at work. We get down into the fucking pit today, and and we're down there, and he goes, "So who's going to drill this hole?" And I look at him like, is that even a question? I don't even understand why you're asking me that as if it's an option I'm going to be doing it. Like, I'm confused. It's confusing to me that you even said that. And he goes, "I did the one yesterday." And I'm like, yeah. But you got to understand, I don't give a fuck if the hole gets drilled or not. I don't give a fuck if the hole never gets drilled ever. I don't care if they bury this fucking pit in cement without that fucking hole ever getting drilled. So it's confusing to me why you're even mentioning that I might even do it. And then he stormed off. He's like, "Well, I'm not fucking doing it." I'm like, yeah, that's the spirit. Don't do it. If you don't do it, who cares? I know you're trying to keep your job, but come on. I don't even want to come in for these last 2 days. They've asked me to, and I said yes, but I checked out on Friday, my friend. I actually checked out maybe 3 or 4 months ago, but officially Friday was my last day. I'll turn up. I will come to work, but I'm not working. I can tell you that right fucking now. I am not working, and today I did not work. I did absolutely fucking nothing. After I set the tone this morning with the drill thing, I don't care if it gets drilled or not. The only thing I care about is not doing it, to be honest with you. As long as I'm not doing it, I don't care if it gets done or not. You don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm not here to tell you what to do either. So after that, I just stood on the stairs all day. Just watching, just listening to a podcast and watching, just going, let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking kick it. They're all working their ass off. I'm like, boys, come on, let's wrap it up. It's 10:30 a.m. already. I've had enough. I can't stand here doing nothing much longer. So we ended up finishing at about 11:30, and it was my daughter's birthday party today. Not her actual birthday, like she kept on telling people. Just her party because we're going away. And I haven't spoken to my wife yet because she's still out, but a few of her work colleagues came, and the faces she was pulling when I was talking to them made me seem like I may have been saying the wrong things. I don't know what the fuck I was saying, but she was definitely pulling faces. And I was like, yeah, well, fucking, if you don't want me blurting out shit, how about you don't come home after work every fucking day and fucking waterboard me with the full fucking rundown of your day at work and everyone's fucking lives and who they are and what was going on every single day for an hour. If you don't want me to say to a colleague, "How's your new fucking job going?" I don't know why I threw fucking in there. I did say that. "How's your new fucking job going?" My wife started rolling her eyes. I'm like, what are you fucking rolling your eyes about? But it was kind of good. There was like, fuck. My wife invited like 50 people. I invited 2. Dino and my comedian friend Rakesh. And everyone else was my wife's friends. There were so many fucking people there. I'm not good with crowds either. My small talk game it's never been good. I've never been able to just sit there and just surface level chit chat comfortably. I run out of things to say too quickly, and then it just goes silent. And even though it does feel a little bit awkward for me, I just sit there in the silence. I'm just like, well, if it's awkward for me, I'm pretty sure it's more awkward for them because at least I know this is coming. I know there's going to be some awkward silence. I know there's going to be a reach around to the phone at some point. I'm used to it. You cunts aren't used to just standing there staring off into the distance in silence, wondering if we should say something or not. I run out of steam so quickly in big crowds, like anything over 4. That's a big crowd to me, and I run out of steam. I'm just gassed. The energy it takes just to be around so many people for me is fucking monumental. But it was nice. It was a nice day. It was a good send off. The other thing, I've had a few messages from concerned listeners worried about this H1B visa that Trump just executive ordered. So now if you're on the H1B and you want an extension or you're trying to get in on it, you've got to pay $100,000. The company has to pay $100,000. So it's mainly Indians who are on that visa, by the way, as well. We know a bunch of Indians who are on that visa, and this is how it generally works with that visa. So Indians go to the US and they generally study a master's. So they go over, they've already got a degree. Now they get their master's in the US, which generally costs about $200,000 for the university fees, plus you're not allowed to work on it, or you can work on the H1B visa, but you can only work through the university, like you can do tutoring and all that sort of shit. So after you've finished your master's, you have 3 months to find a job in your field that you studied in. And then the company hires you and you're beholden to that company as long as you work there. If you get sacked, you've got 3 months to find another job before you are kicked out. If you don't find another job, you just get kicked out. I met a guy in India one New Year's Eve. He was living in New York. I'm like, why did you leave? He's like, I lost my job, couldn't find a job. So he had invested with student fees and fucking living expenses, all that sort of shit. These cunts coming over on the H1B visa, it's like $300,000-$400,000 per person. My wife's cousin went to the US on H1B, and now his parents have high blood pressure, diabetes, and irregular heartbeats because they took out loans to send him there and pay for everything, and now they're in extreme amounts of debt. So there's a few people I know, or we know, they're my wife's friends obviously, that have been on this H1B roller coaster for like 10, 15 years. Always worried about getting sacked. Always worried about fucking getting their visa renewed. Always worried about the fucking 3-month fucking grace period to find a new job. It doesn't sound like the most exciting life. Plus, the amount of time to citizenship it takes for these H1B visas now, it's like 25 or 30 years backlog waiting list. So it will be interesting to see what the ramifications of this new visa vibe is. But it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect Le Boyle, the most unskilled worker ever to enter the US. All these H1Bs, they've got their masters and all this bullshit, stealing American jobs. Le Boyle's coming over, and I can guarantee you one thing. I'll fucking guarantee you this. I will not be stealing one single American's job. There's no fucking way. Anyway, I'm on the E3 visa. It's an Australian visa that is exclusively with the US. There's 10,000 E3 visas every year and like 3,000 get fucking issued. So I don't think there's going to be a problem with the E3. Anyway, fucking that'll do it for tonight. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and I'll see you the fuck later.